What is up, you guys? Back for another video, and this is a special video because I am going to take you through exactly how I make my protein mug cake. We're not making it in a mug, we're making it in a bowl. But I feel like I really have perfected this recipe. I always have this little mug cake at night. It's like my go-to if I want something sweet, but rather than just eating like chocolate on its own and totally like messing with my blood sugar, this is like a meal because it's a full scoop of protein. There's a whole egg, there's sweet potato, there's pumpkin, there's almond butter, there's raspberries. So there's a lot of fiber from the pumpkin, the sweet potato, the raspberries. We put some chocolate in there because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a sweet tooth at night. So sometimes, like, if I want this or I'm craving this, I make this. This is my go-to. I never get sick of this either. I just love it so much. So I'm gonna take you through the exact steps and the exact ratios for how I make these. So you guys are gonna see, I'll put it in here, the potatoes that I use for this mug cake. You have to use Japanese sweet potatoes. Like, you can use the regular orange ones, but they're not as good. And they make the batter like more watery. So using Japanese sweet potatoes are the best, in my opinion. I have experimented, so you should definitely use those when you're making this. Okay, so this is what the sweet potato mash looks like after. I usually just, it tastes a lot better cold. So I always make sure I let this like cool off in the fridge before I use it. And this is not for one. This will last me and Christopher like, no, like 7 days, like a week, 5 days. If we're both having one every single night, but we don't do it every night. So this is what it looks like. So you take it out and just mash it up, and there you have it. Because it makes it thicker too. And they're just like a sweet, really good, amazing flavor. So first step first, we're gonna need a bowl. You don't wanna use like a huge bowl like this. You don't wanna use something like too wide like this. These are no-nos. You want to use a bowl that's like kind of smaller like this, okay? But not like super wide. So this is the bowl. Second step, you're gonna spray the bowl. Okay, then we get our little scale out right here. And what you're gonna do, I guess I don't need to weigh this part. You're gonna use 1 whole egg. I haven't really experimented with this recipe using egg whites. I think you can, like, instead of doing a full egg, you can do 2 egg whites, but I like a whole egg. You get all the nutrients from the yolk. And these are the eggs I use. They're called happy eggs. The yolk is so yellow, excuse me, not yellow, orange. And it's just full of nutrients. So those are the eggs I use. You don't need to use those eggs, but I'm just like giving you all the details. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is put in our sweet potato. So I showed you guys how I made this in the oven at like 425, 400 for a long time. You just want to be able to poke a knife and fork through it. Very easy. So when you have your sweet potato, I always like to make sure it's cooked, excuse me, and then cooled. So I don't like to put the sweet potato in hot. And you are going to do about like 85 grams of mashed Japanese sweet potato. It was close. We're at 76. Shit, it's a little too much. Okay. 86. That's fine. You can do like 90. You can do like 80 to 100. It really doesn't like change the recipe all that much. Okay, then what you're gonna do, sorry, I have sweet potato on me, is add in 40 grams of pumpkin. So pumpkin is like one of the best things people can cook with. It is super low cal, lots of vitamin A. It's just like amazing. It makes any type of brownie or cake or muffin or bread super, I hate using this word, but like moist and soft on the inside, so your baked good is not just like dry and disgusting. So I don't know why more people don't utilize pumpkin even if you don't like the pumpkin flavor, this doesn't taste like pumpkin. I just use it because you can cut down on the sweet potato. Adding pumpkin makes it soft, so it's like a cake. And it's like low cal, good for you. Why not? Pumpkin for the win. Okay, so we're gonna do, shit, let me get back. 40 grams of pumpkin. It's usually just like a big tablespoon. 42, great, beautiful. Okay, sweet, that's done. The next step is you're gonna get a fork. This is your little, let me show you guys. This is your little mixture, okay? Come on, stay. Okay. My camera is propped up on a box right now. Not the most professional, but it's okay. We're gonna make this work. So then you're going to take this and you're gonna wanna stir it. Not just like a little bit, but like make sure it's pretty mixed. Beautiful. You guys saw this on my last, what was it? My last video? My video before my last video, where I took you to the grocery store. This is the protein I get for Sigmatic, plant-based protein in the sweet vanilla flavor. I have tried so many protein powders in this mug cake, the best, okay? You can get it on Amazon, I don't know, from their website, whatever. So, a full scoop, shit, of this protein in the cake. Beautiful, easy. Now you're gonna take that, after your mixture is already stirred, your sweet potato, your pumpkin, your egg, you're going to mix your protein. You wanna make sure like you get out all the clumps, okay? So like you gotta really like mix this baby up. It's optional to add in like a little salt or some cinnamon in your batter. If you want, do it. If you don't do it. I always think salt and cinnamon like taste so great on like in any baked good. Okay. Okay, that's excessive. Make sure you kind of like stir it, get it all mixed. Okay, beautiful. Now you have this mixture. This is your mug cake mixture. Now what we're gonna do is take some chocolate chips. I don't know why, but it just makes the cake, I mean, it's chocolate, that's why. Chocolate makes everything taste better. So I use the Hue chocolate chips, organic dark chocolate. No refined sugar, no cane sugar, no dairy. It's not stevia sweetened. So yeah, I use these babies. I do like, this is a total personal preference. I don't know, that much. Maybe a little more, because why not? Okay, got your chocolate. Mix in the chocolate. And you don't want to do too much chocolate. I think I might have done too much chocolate. Let me just take some out. Whatever. You don't want to do too much because you don't want it to overpower the cake, because you should see what we put on for the toppings. So then you're gonna take a spoon, like I'm doing here, and you are going to even this baby out. So you wanna put it in the micro, I know. Okay, listen, I'm not against the microwave. I try not to use it. Like, I don't like to cook, I don't like to heat my meals up in the microwave. I will always put it on a pan because it just tastes better, I like it better, I just do. Even when I used to like prep and stuff, I like rarely use the microwave. I always like pan fried all my food. So this is an exception, because this in the microwave, I have found works better than the oven. I still need to perfect like the perfect recipe to put in the oven. But if you want something quick where you can just like throw in the pumpkin, throw in the sweet potato, an egg, mix it all together with some protein powder, microwave 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 2 minutes and 30 seconds is kind of like the money. It's fast and it's easy. So I microwave this baby for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The middle will kind of be a little softer and the outside will be a little bit like more cooked. This doesn't mean it's like doughy, but it is not as like a cooked consistency. But I find when I put it in the microwave and then I leave it out for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, it kind of like still cooks. Warning, when you take this out, it's gonna be hot. These are like microwave safe bowls, but it's still hot. So just caution with that. So we're gonna put this baby in. I'm gonna go shower because I still haven't showered from the gym. I'm disgusting. I went to the gym, got my nails done, let out the dog, took her on a walk, ate, went to the grocery store, and I haven't showered, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go shower. Christopher's in the shower. I'm gonna heat this up. He's gonna come out here. He's probably gonna make one of these because of course I got him on the mug cake kick. And then we're gonna sit down and watch this Viking show we've been watching. But after that, after I take it out of the microwave, I will show you what I put on. I put on almond butter, some raspberries, and if I want a little crunch, I throw on some granola. You think this is not low calorie. Like you might, excuse me, you might think this is like, oh, it's low calorie. You can get some calories with this. You can get a good amount of protein, fat, like this is like a meal, you know? So I love it. I love ending my night with this. And if you want something sweet, this is your go-to. Okay, so let me go shower. I'm gonna put this to the side. It's going in the microwave and I will be back. See you guys in like 10 minutes. Bye. Okay, you guys, I'm all showered up. We are gonna go sit down, watch a show. So this is, I kind of let this sit for a little too long, but this is how your mug cake should look. Come on, can we get this out of the microwave, okay? It's a little like softer in the middle, cooked on the outside. This is it. So then what I do is I take this, take some good old almond butter, absolute addiction. And I don't measure it, but I take like a tablespoon, it's probably more. And I find that runny almond butter works better because you can like spread it where like when it's really thick, it just kind of clumps together. Definitely using more than a tablespoon, but that's okay. We're living on the edge tonight. I have a layer on. I always feel like because this is like a cake texture that it needs something cold. So I crush these frozen raspberries. They have to be frozen. I mean, you could use fresh too, but I just like the frozen ones. Kind of crush them up and I put them on top of the cake. I've also put like dairy-free yogurt on top. When I'm getting super wild, you could put like ice cream. I don't have that every night. I don't even have these every night, only when I like want them. There was a time where I had this every night for like a solid, probably year. But they're just so good. So I kind of do it like that. Okay, shit, great. Just going everywhere. And then to top it off, because every cake needs a crunch, I'm just extra. This is the Purely Elizabeth pumpkin cinnamon granola. Take just a little bit and I kind of put it on top. So every bite you're getting like cake with almond butter, with raspberry, with a crunch. I'm extra and I don't even care. So this is the finished product, you guys. Okay. I see your foot. So this is the cakey mixture of perfection. And yeah, that sums up my mug cake. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is a super professional video. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below if you decide to make the mug cake.
Take a bite. People want to see you eat it.
Really? Okay. The cold, the crunch, the cake. That's it. But love you guys. I'm signing off to go watch Vikings, so bye. Are you so fucking filming me? Your quesadillas are burning.
I get the crumbs that put in bag of chips.
Yep. You're lucky I even shared.
Oh, yeah, lucky.
Bye-bye. All right, go, babe. Play it. Play our show.